Hello friends, Baltmatrix here, and today we are taking a look at Power of the Primes Deluxe Class Blackwing. Yes, Blackwing. Here is his collector card, as you can see. Nice art, like it. Yet another Micronus Blackwing. Power links with Autobots to amplify their weaknesses. Yes, I can read. Power links with Autobot. This is a Decepticon! Okay, so, Blackwing. Very nice looking figure. And excuse me, there is apparently not a Twitter storm, but a notification storm happening on my phone. That's what that beep was. Blackwing looks good. Painted really well. Overall, just a nice looking figure. Chest does support the ability to hold a baby carrier. So we'll close that up. And the head sculpt is nice. It is very reminiscent of the original character. I like it quite a bit. It looks like a pilot's mask. Poseability is exactly the same as his buddy Dreadwind. Head is on a ball joint in the shoulders, swivels up at the upper arms, ratcheting 90-degree bend at the elbows. Accessories are these two little blasters. There is some torso articulation, or I should say rotation, ball joint in the hip, thigh swivel, almost 90-degree bend at the knee, no foot articulation to speak of, both though they are painted. The two of these guys together work really well. Their colors play off each other well, and they're both planes, so, well, modified aerial bots, we'll say. I think they work very well together. They also combine in vehicle mode, but not in a very pleasant way. We'll get into that in a little bit. Blackwing's transformation into vehicle mode is slightly different than you might think. To start off with, we're going to come to the backpack here and unpeg it. That removes the head as well, and take the wings and turn them 180 degrees on these ball joints, and then fold everything back up into place where it was, turn the head around 180 degrees, and flip down the nose cone and peg that into place, like so. Then everything else is exactly the same as other Combiner Wars jets. Open the legs, flip the upper legs down into the lower legs and close them up. And then take the arms, fold them back, and peg them in along the body to these little peg holes down here. And then fold the wings down, and fold these wings down. And that's the jet mode. Jet mode works pretty well. I like it. The wings can fold out for a slower plane mode. The only real complaint I have about the jet mode is, one, the wings are a little bit floppy, and two, the rear wings got bent in the packaging, so they're kind of bent. They aren't kind of bent. They are totally bent. They do fold out like that for some reason. I still haven't figured out why, but overall, plane mode works. Now, for the combined mode, take the wings, fold them out, grab the nose cone, and flip it up and pull it out all the way. Turn the wings 180 degrees like we did before. Then close that panel back up and flip the head and the nose cone up along the back of the plane mode like that. That will allow you to reach inside when the panel is flipped up again and flip out this little peg. That little peg will peg into the back of Dreadwind's vehicle mode. And let me tell you, that peg does not hold in real well. So, putting Dreadwind into vehicle mode, but leaving the wings swept back like this, as opposed to folded up, and then just plugging them in together, we have the combined vehicle mode, which would work really well if, I don't know, they stayed together? They don't peg in very well at all, and this has a tendency to just flop about, and I would really, really like it if these wings would peg in somewhere, but they don't. Or they look like they should be able to peg in to the little peg holes underneath here, but they're just not able to reach. So it makes me think that there was something else that these wings were supposed to peg into. Maybe the backs of these fists, I don't know. But it doesn't work really well at all. Okay, now folks on Twitter have said that one thing you're supposed to do is actually have these arms reach up and peg into the pegs back here. So let's go ahead and try that. So we will take the shoulders, flip them up, and then move the arms out of the way. Take these arms, flip them up, and see if we can't get them to peg in to those sections. Like that. And these guys are supposed to be able to fold up and maybe peg into here. So let's try that. Can't really reach all that well. That kind of works. But where do you put these arms? Oops. So again, there's nothing in the directions that says you're supposed to do this. It does hold together a little bit better, but not much. It's not a very well thought out combine mode at all. In fact, it looks kind of bad, especially considering if you don't transform the head right. Hey, look, I can see my house from here. Overall, I like Blackwing. He's a little bit flawed. There are a couple of things that I don't particularly like, specifically the combine mode and the way the head and the whole backpack transform. That all feels real loosey-goosey. But otherwise, it's a perfectly fine figure. Now, I know there are a couple of folks out there who've gone to great lengths to get the combine mode to stay together better. I've researched some of that, and I didn't want to show that to you in this video, simply because I wanted to show you the way that the directions show how you have to transform it, or show you the way the directions tell you to transform it and combine them. It's just wanted to do it that way because I wanted to show you guys the problems that I'm running into with it. He can, as I said earlier, wield the bright powder blue, or not powder blue, or lightish blue little combiner port. I'm not going to do the limbs because, well, you've seen the limbs before on other planes. It's exactly the same, just different colors. So I hope you enjoyed this video review, and thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think of the figure down in the comments. Do you think it's a good figure? Do you think it's a bad figure? Do you think I'm a bumbling idiot? And please hit that like button and give me a subscription if you like the video. As always, gang, I'm Baltmatrix, and I will catch you next time.